season here. It has more anime right in this week, but this is the first, well, not just season 2, but break last week, right? Finally back here, and as I said, in my top 10, right? Check that out if you see my top 10 animes. I thought I'll spoil it here, but yeah, obviously this is my top 10. It's incredibly good anime, and also very mysterious. If anything, yeah, you're like, So now then we have, I guess, all these, they're probably from proper kings, right? Like, to some extent, one of them is a captain or whatever, but it's some kind of like criminal, warlord, king guys attacking, well, Bojji actually, not either, right? But the weird thing is that Myrmonden freed them, right? This is one of them, so, or all of them. So maybe it's just a trap to kill Healing or something. That's not how it fits, because she's all nether. She's like, oh no, she's left with my man, right? I'm gonna kill her. It's something else happening. If it's like, because why else would they attack her man if she's the one that freed them, right? That doesn't make any much sense. So yeah, let's just see if I can find it on. Give me a second, put the timers on. Let's see one thing. Fly, sorry. It's happening, huh? It's too cold to fly that. Whatever. Let's put on the timer and do this. So, find the ultimate back. So, 3, 2, 1, and go. You also might have a new opening and a new ending, right? For that matter. Whoa! Don't say too loud. Classic. Start an anime, have it fix the sound, It's like, yeah, and you get that. You get that massive. Oh, come on. And also manage to. Sorry. I'm dying here. Okay, so I heard about this. Unfortunately, I believe it's gonna be a little recap in the beginning, but it is a new episode. This is not just like a recap, like 1% episode. Now it's recap, but I believe it's only for the first minutes, a little bit, like what happened before Christmas recap kind of thing. I hope so at least. No, but I know it shouldn't be a full episode. Maybe the episode is longer then. It's still the same time. Okay, that's unfortunate. So we're gonna. Yeah, now they're just like recapping, episode 1 and 2 and so on. Sorry. God damn it, like my throat suddenly got way worse since last anime time, yeah. But the weird thing is that my throat doesn't hurt. Nor do I cough up anything. But this is weird because right now I'm coughing a lot. Suddenly it started to become way worse a few hours ago. But it doesn't feel painful or anything. This just happens. It's only itching a bit. Very, very minor itching, but it's like, well, it gets worse when I talk, I guess. It's gonna be bad when you get comedy animes coming later on Saturday. But now it's just more recap, right? Okay, so the first minutes are gonna be recap. Okay, I'm gonna guess this thing, guys. I think we're gonna have a recap for a bit here, right? And then we're gonna have a new opening. So that's gonna be a pretty fitting, probably, decisioning, right? Because now it keeps being, a recap, like when he escapes, so on. Bad binge with him as well. So that's probably gonna go from that into like a new opening. That'll be my guess. Yeah, now of course tied up. Tracy. I haven't rewatched all episodes. God damn it! No, but of course I rewatched all the episodes before I did my top 10 video right, last week. I did the video this Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. But last week I sat down and I rewatched this episode. So yeah, I don't really feel I need to like recap me the first 5 episodes. I already seen them, obviously twice. But it's good. Best mom healing. And, traitors and so on. Yeah, we get the traitors. Happy New Year, bro. Yeah. Earlier today I watched Saigin Reload. That was just like a remake sequel out of order episode. It was really confusing. Episode 1 was like episode 10. It was really confusing. And here we get a recap episode. But hopefully it's gonna be better soon. Yeah. Makes me cry, so. Yeah, men can't cry, boy. Man, it's a One Piece episode, guys. It's a One Piece episode. It's like a 5-minute recap. Yeah, I'm used to it at One Piece. It's only like 3-minute recap, guys. Come on, like 4 minutes recap every episode of One Piece, man. See, my throat is betraying me, though. I'm gonna betray too with my own body. The worst kind of betrayal. But seriously, this is less worse than One Piece. That is, I mean, I love One Piece. It's my favorite manga of all time, right? But the anime, it's, yeah, you kind of like, it's kind of funny you think about it, how this is still better than an episode of One Piece. An episode of One Piece, like 5 minutes, 6 minute recaps. Not at all uncommon. But the thing too is that I hate One Piece, I say every week, right, is that here at least, they are recapping all the episode, right? Yes, it's a 5-minute recap, but at least they're showing you, not obviously it's over here, because now we get into the end of this episode, but it's like they're showing you, every episode, right? Yeah, they're showing a little bit of all the episodes, the 11 episodes. In One Piece, they're only recapping one episode. That's the bullshit, that thing. Here we go. New opening, baby! Okay, here we go. I think. It's no sound, but that might be because he's deaf. Yeah, here we go. New opening. Call it the poor Bojji. Oh, poor Kai, of course. Everyone hates him. Threw tomatoes at him. Man, I get goosebumps immediately. It's kind of low. I'm gonna increase the volume a bit. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh yeah, and of course he's died playing with that weird Mariano child doll right inside of his shoulder. Little Body out walking with his lantern. Oh, a broken mirror. Ooh, she's gonna die. That's interesting. And then she's all happy in the opening. And there's Papa Boss fighting. And there was like a little demon. That could be Satan, right? That could be Satan there. There's like, yeah, Miriano and Satan there running happy together. Man, we gotta, of course, review the opening after the episode. Oh, mother healing. I got David Reed. Always best mom healing ever since too. That's good stuff, it. This is a good new opening, it is. Yeah, come on. You gotta love the... I was interesting that you saw that the mirror was broken in the... And I was really interested the mirror was broken in the opening. And then obviously it was like Miriano playing with Satan, right? Like the demon Satan. And I guess before he turned into a big... Probably that's how he knows her, though. Here we go. Mom! Best mom! Yeah, so first 5 minutes recap. Honestly, what episode? Here we go. This is One Piece now. Yeah, so of course, he keeps training him, right? We know that. Here comes, of course, the Underworld Army and Mom's Army. So they have 2 different armies coming, right? Kind of a classic revolt there. A lot of different armies. And also the Merc Army, which I guess is like a 3rd faction. So it's like 4 factions. Because Boss has his own faction, right? The Dyna Boss faction is the actual country. So it's like 4 different armies, I suppose, arguably. But Boss doesn't have any soldiers, I guess, though. So it's like his own army. But still, it's like 4 armies, right? Here we go. Evil Mirror Lady. Okay, so now they're down in the smoothie place. For some reason. But I mean, they're working for her, right? That's what I mean. So why is he trying to kill Dyna? It has to be a trick, right? Typical Mariano. She's like, yes, Mariano, kill my husband. Is she gonna smoothie them all or something? That is very suspicious. Yeah, she's like... Okay, so that guy is clearly controlling the ogre guy, right? Yeah, he's like clearly chained up by him. I see that now, yeah, like he's like walking around with him in a chain, right? I guess Ups is in love with her at last episode, yeah. I'm guessing he's in love with her. Like, that's the only... When it comes to Ups, it's like, I guess he's in love with Miriano, right? What else is he helping her for, in that sense? Like, he's not an actual, boss assistant. Yeah, so this guy is clearly in some chains there, yeah, like, so this king guy. King Bo. Yeah, no, yeah. And this is the... Yeah, the famous Ocken. Another assassin. I like his name is Black, yeah. Black. Kuru. Yeah, that's a good name, yeah. Assassin Black. Okay, so now they're gonna betray her and kill those... Are they gonna break the mirror? Well, okay, so they have no heads anyway. I don't know, man. Those guys were just dolls something? Oh, so the mirror is... What? This is also a trap, man. Yeah, here we go. So they are not kinda following her, but yeah. So she's actually a crystal inside a mirror, is it? But she's the glass, I guess, right? Like a diamond glass or something. That's always this anime is so confusing. But yeah, she's like a diamond glass thing. But obviously those guys, yeah, were some kind of puppets, right? Just like she was outside, so... But I don't think there's no way those guys are dead, right? Because if they're puppets, if you destroy a puppet's head, it doesn't destroy the puppet. Like, it hurts the puppet, right? But she can probably just make it live again, right? Yeah, this guy's like, actually, maybe we shouldn't fight them down here, all his chimeras and griffins and shit. And yeah, he's like, doesn't this do like a super trap down here? Should we really fight her down here? I feel like, yeah, no, he's like, wait a minute. I think we're surrounded by these demons and shit. Yeah, someone has the intelligence to be like, wait a minute. Yeah, this looks like really terrible. I don't want to fight this woman down here with all the monsters and demons and, I don't know, this night guy, whatever he is, and... yeah, it's like, how did I get there, right? Oh, man. Okay, and now her body turned... Huh, maybe she makes herself diamond? It's like Emma Frost in Marvel, in X-Men. So she makes her body turn into diamond to like... Okay, yeah, like a protection magic kind of thing, right? Of course, she have her muted power though in X-Men, whatever. Yeah, she got that diamond shape form, right? The new, the new Jean Grey in Marvel. Classic character. Also, of course, sleeps with Scott. Yeah, he really likes the ladies with psychic powers. But Emma Frost is a good character, though, honestly. Probably one of the best X-Men characters. Generally speaking, I think. There is Despa. Oh, it's gonna be something stupid. Yeah, what is he doing? What is Master doing? It's gonna be something dumb, man. He's like preparing or something. It's gonna be something stupid, man. He's like, I'm gonna prepare my ultimate weapon or something. It's gonna be something really, really stupid. Right? You know how he is. Yes. It would be great, Despa. Oh, here we see! I knew it! It's like, I have my legendary horse I need to get, though. Yeah, this is like my super champion horse. That horse I need to go and fight, right? It's gonna be... The horse is gonna be a douchebag. Like, this horse is gonna be a complete douche. This is him, you know? Oh my god. This is never gonna happen, come on. This is never gonna happen. This horse is gonna be like a monster, right? It's gonna bite him and kick him in the face and so on. And it's like super fat. Maybe it's ripped though. I guess it's just that it's just, you know, stomach. Yeah, it's very, come on, it's muscular. It's big boned. Yeah, so it's a super angry super horse, right? Exactly, it's just ripped, and it keeps eating. It just keeps eating. Or is it? See, this is all muscles, baby. Come on. But maybe it likes that. Come on, it only likes the desperate. These guys are like, oh no, not again. Man, every time with this guy, man, it's always something stupid. Kage's like, that sounds exactly like him. Yeah. Oh, he can't come here because a horse killed him? Oh, yeah. Now it's too tired. Okay, it's exhausted. Okay, it is fat then. It has no stamina. It's a horrible horse because it can only run for 10 meters. Yeah, okay. I mean, he's probably gonna come with the horse eventually, right? Yeah, he's probably gonna train the horse in like one episode. It's like a magical horse, right? He's gonna train the horse, it's gonna pop up in like in 10 minutes from now. The horse is gonna be super powerful again, right? It's gonna do like an Usopp in One Piece and make all that fat turn into muscle, you know. It's gonna come back and be like super ripped, right? But here we go. Maybe? No? Okay, yeah. No, here we go. Maybe go. Everyone's died. But he just let them capture him. But I think... sorry. I think that's because... he, of course, is trying to pretend to be died here, right? As we know, it's Bosse, right? And Bosse is the strongest king. All, you know, he's the most muscular king, right? But clearly, Bosse died as he's pretending to be died, right? Oh, I'm just a little prince boy, I can't fight. This is his plan for some reason, I guess. So that he's kicking their ass, right? I guess. But also, maybe he can't defeat all at the same time, though. Maybe. But I feel Bosse probably can't beat this crap out of them, right? It's probably something. He put some plan here. Okay, we're gonna fight now. Who's the king? Yeah. He's gonna be. I'm the king now! Okay, here we go. Are they all gonna start fighting each other, I guess, to be king of the hill? Yeah, I'm the throne now. Yeah, it's like the throne wars. I control it. He's too fat for the throne. Oh no, he's big bone. Sorry, big bone, of course. Yeah, I can, I guess, remodel a little bit there. Gets it on the throne. It looks really uncomfortable anyway. Yeah, like he's way too tall for that. Yeah, no, I'm the king. Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep fighting, of course. Yeah, indeed. Misericorde. Maybe he's gonna bow for him. I don't know. This guy's kind of weird though. No, he's afraid? He's shaking? Maybe he's really weak and he's just in prison for some stupid reason. I don't know. Like, he's like, okay, he's afraid of him? Where is this guy? He had that rumor of being this, like, you know, sociopathic, genocidal maniac. Now he's like afraid of people. He's eating rats though, so... But maybe he's like the worst murderer ever when he gets warmed up, right? Like right now he's a little bit afraid here, and then give him a few days and he's gonna kill everyone. Yeah, that was weird. He walks up to them and is afraid of him. Very, very strange. And yeah, that ogre guy, he... Did remove his chain though, the ogre guy. Maybe someone else inside the armor. A knife fights him instead, after the other one left. I guess so. Is his trick or something? Here we go. Yeah, they looked really stupid how he's like afraid of him. Here we go. Here he comes. He's waiting for the old people to leave, I guess. And throws him. No, he owns him. Yeah, okay. So he's like paralyzed, you're dead. Okay, bam. I'm the king now. Yeah. Now he gets owned. Man, he's like, whatever. Yeah, oh yeah, cuts all his legs and arms. Man, this king is... Here we go. He's the sociopath genocide guy we heard about. But I wonder how he faked it first, though. Maybe he has some kind of mental state where he has to like get angry or something. He's like, oh, I need to get, you know, Hulk style on him. So first he's afraid until he gets punched, and then he gets like angry, and then he kills him. But man, now he really owned him. Yeah, no problem. Like super easily owned him when he took it seriously. Yeah, it's like whatever. This guy is like a peasant to me, like whatever. He stabbed at him like, oh, weakling. With a little smile, I guess. You dead? What? It gives him the crown. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like the bandit guy. He's like, you can have the crown. He's clearly, you know, I'm not the strongest. I'm just gonna follow the strongest guy. Yeah, yeah. This guy. No, wait, take the throne? What? I thought to give it to him. This seems really stupid. What? I thought I was gonna give the, you know, the crown to Okken. He's like, I'll do the crown. Won't Okken kill him too now then? Well, I guess I didn't punch him, but still. I don't know. Maybe Okken doesn't care about being the leader. That feels kind of weird. It was like, yeah. I guess I take the crown instead. But here's the backstory. So that guy looks like the guy in the dancing... Yeah. That guy really looks like the guy that was dancing in the forest, right? This other king here in the flashback. He really looks like that king. That was the, you know, like the animal dancing guy, right? That was like, let's combine the animals and... Yeah. It really looks like him, actually. What is clear is dying, yeah. Look, whatever is that, right? Pokes a bit at me, okay. Okay, now it's that. Okay. No, he's like, he throws him off the wall! He just takes him up and like, whatever, he's trash now, yeah, he's like, drops him off the wall, like, he's dead now, yeah, whatever. His time is over, yeah, I'm the king now. Yeah, so now they're gonna come with the army. So what, like 5 armies now? They have their own army? These guys also have a few soldiers? I guess? Okay, I guess like a ballista, basically. I mean, sure, it's a crossbow, but it looks almost like a ballista. It's the biggest body, man. Yeah, cover me with a crossbow. Yes. This is Sundra. It's not I like you or anything. Yeah, come on, you speak Sundra, man. It's not the guy that care about you. Come on. Whereas Kabor's best mom with her army against the ogre and the assassin. Of course, yeah, the demons of course are gonna try to kill her. She's even more hellhounds now though, the demon hellhounds. Yeah, now they are. But I mean, Abis is in love with Miriana, right? So he's just gonna help. Yeah, of course he remembers her. Okay, so he saw her die. Interesting. So Dorsey was like, "You died in the war, bro." Yeah, so Dorsey at least knows when she died then, or didn't die. You know what I mean? He at least knows how she looks in her previous form, I guess. What? She was to kill the country? I thought she wanted to, you know, have sex with Bosse or something. What? Is that her plan? I thought she was in love with Bosse and wanted to be like, I want to have some fun family time with Bosse. What, she want to kill everyone? Like, her plan is like a genocidal rumbling? Is that her plan? It's even what? I don't know. What's... And of course, Bebin is... He's going to be dead, right? Yeah, of course, he's going to be dead. His finger's going to move a little bit. Okay, so new ending. And after this, let's go back and look at the opening, right? Give us some hints to the storylines. Yeah, now it's just Kage and Boji out camping, and Kage, you know, Boji's bonus mommy, you know, he's like, yeah, I'm making a great soup, Boji-san. Yeah, pulling over the blanket, making the chicken soup or something, come on. And the little crown flies away. No! Okay, this is a cute ending. He's chasing the paper crown. This is a wholesome ending. I'm getting goosebumps still though. The opening gave me a lot of goosebumps, but his ending is cute too, man. See him like chasing this crowd and like, come on! Oh, this is nice. Yeah, we see Kage like, you go, Boji! He's standing behind like, come on, I believe in you, Boji! Oh yeah, come on. This is the wholesome ending as always. This is fighting those assassin guys or whatever. The bandits. Yeah. And then Boji smiling. Yeah, like, grab my hand. That's a wholesome ending, definitely. Of course, gets the crown and... Here goes Boji running, yeah, and hugs him, come on. Yay! Yeah, puts the crown on him. Yeah, fixes his hair, puts the crown. That's a nice... That's a nice ending. But yeah, let's review the opening more in detail. That was the episode, right? But that was a really good opening and interesting. Shows a lot of new stuff, right? The opening certainly had a lot of like spoilery content, I would say. And yeah, World Harm is back tomorrow, but I think it's episode 1 though, so I probably won't watch that until next week. this harem show where the guy is like 1 billion waifus. It's a great concept, a very hand concept. But I think that episode 1 airs tomorrow, so they're gonna recast episode, or re-air first episode. So I think next week is more World Harem. But anyway, let's go back to the opening. Let me see where it starts. I mean, certainly the Fortnite had like a 5-minute recap, so it started just before 5 minutes, right? Yeah, here we go. So first we see the shadow thing, right? It's like Kage and his mom, right, doing the shadow play, of course, and so on. And get the Boji hat, right? So nice touch to it, of course, in opening. We see Boji being all sad, right? Yeah, of course it's gonna be Boji, you know, being all sad and crying in the opening and so on. And then the next scene, of course, Kage is also like, you know, they're throwing tomatoes at him, right? He's crying and so on. Yeah, poor Kage, of course, always hated by everyone, and he sees her mom and he cries and so on. So sad opening, of course. And then we see this diamond thing. Oh yeah, of course. This is when Boss. This is when Boss, of course, proposes. Yeah, when he takes the, you know, and creates a diamond, right? Yeah, using his raw strength, right, to create a diamond. Of course. That's Boss's handiwork. And then we see this, yeah, the undead, not undead, the underworld warriors, right? And then of course, Daida with his Miriano best friend in the spirit soul thing he's like in, right? But that kind of shows you. Look at that scene there. It shows you a little glimpse of some light, right? Light in the tunnel, right? So, I mean, obviously, Daida's gonna get free eventually. I can't see his brother being stuck in this prison forever, right? And we see a little light coming here against him in the Shadow Realm. And you know, we think about it. The next scene is Boji walking with like a lantern, right? But this here I think is very interesting. So, first of all, we see again, we see Daida with the doll, right? Miriano doll. Sees the light, and the next scene is Boji with a lantern, right? You know, light, right? So obviously Boji is his light, so of course Boji is gonna save his mother. But then also, after Boji walks with his lantern, he also finds the mirror broken, right? So that's very interesting. This feels like a big spoiler here in the opening that certainly feels like they're gonna maybe not kill Miriano, but they're certainly gonna like destroy the mirror, right? Because the opening here, yeah, it shows straight up that the mirror is shattered, right? So that's probably gonna happen, of course, but it feels like it means that Boji is gonna do it, right? See it, this kind of angle. But we also had an episode, of course, where she couldn't turn into a diamond, as I said, so felt very Emma Frost, right? Like a diamond magic protection. But yeah, she would probably lose her mirror, but it also might mean that she's free from the mirror. If it's shattered, maybe she can finally get out or something, right? Eventually. But I think the next scene is even more interesting, because then you see the Satan, right? You see little. Yeah, because the mirror does. Yeah, so this is, of course, the mirror gets up. We see happy little Miriano, probably before she lost her arms, right? This is, of course, Miriano before she killed this country, whatever, right? As I said in that review, when we saw those people hating her, right? I think what I said is true, right? That's my perspective, right? Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe she's innocent, but I think the storyline is going to be that she actually did kill everyone, right? Certainly she was a happy kid or whatever, and my theory that I have then is that she probably accidentally, right, destroyed the country, whatever, right? She's a kind of witch, right? And then of course they capture her and torture her and so on, right? But she probably did it though. I don't think she's innocent at all. I think she did it, but that being said, she probably did it on purpose, right? I think that's gonna be a difference, right? She was like a kid just playing with magic, and then, you know, she accidentally like burned down a city or something, you know what I mean? But she probably still did it. I don't think it's gonna be a flashback that she's like just innocent, that she's blamed for no reason or whatever. Perhaps because she's friends with Satan, maybe. But I think it's more gonna be that Satan taught her magic, right? And that's why she could do it, and, you know, probably experimenting and kill everyone, something like that. This feels like an anime with very grey stones. So I don't think she's gonna be innocent. I don't think it would fit the anime if she just was you know, that she wasn't the actual culprit. There was the Bossy fighting a lot of people in the ending. See Bossy fighting, but then this is very interesting, right? Because then the next scene after Bossy fighting, you see this demon, and this guy looks exactly like the Satan guy, right? That we keep seeing, Beelzebub, whatever you call him, right? That of course Bossy made a deal with. So that explains why. So the opening clearly is kind of spoilery, because this explains how she knew the demon Satan guy, right? Because, you know, she takes Bossy to him, right? And he makes a deal with Bossy. Well, clearly it's like Miriano's childhood best friend, so Yeah, I don't know exactly what this means for the opening, but it seems, the opening, I feel, this part of the opening definitely feels spoilery. Okay, she grew up with the demon, and that's how she knew him and so on, right? Yeah. And, again, then, as you said, in my extension of my theory, I think definitely that the demon probably, it's, partially at fault, right? To whatever she did, right? To kill all these humans or whatever. They talked about in that spirit episode. That's probably... I mean, it doesn't have to be like that, but it feels very likely, right, that the demon was part of that the thing, right? And then we see a lot of like dark blood thing. It kind of looks like the blood that Daida drank, but it must be something else. But that phoenix smoke thing. We see Okken, the crazy, and then we see her playing with the demon guy, right? And yeah, the first she does the little like peekaboo with her, and then it does a more covering her with her hands. But this was clearly the same person. It's clearly. Satan, big boy Satan is clearly the tiny boy Satan, right? Because he's doing the same thing with his hands, right? It's just like 100 times bigger in the current storyline. And I guess we see little kings and so on. Yeah. Then training and so on. Baby and Kage's mom, and of course never say best mom. Come on, give me the goosebumps in the opening because this scene. Come on, we always need best mom, man. We always need Mother Healing to come in here now and save the day. Best mom in anime. Like she seriously is like the best mom in years, man. I keep saying she's the best mom after Wolf Mom, like that's a classic mother anime, right? But yeah, there's a goosebumps scene. Come on, we see best mom. But anyway, that's the opening review. I guess I think it's much more in the opening, but it feels kind of spoilery, throwing out the demon guy. It's the kind of typical anime opening, right? Let's show you a little bit of the coming backstory and so on. Of course, it doesn't explain exactly what happens, but then they have some ruins, and they have some desert, and they have some winter, and I don't know, kind of showing you a lot of different like countries or islands, or just generally a little bit of like, the world, I guess. I don't know what that means anything. But anyway, the episode's interesting, and I don't know what Okken is doing. That was really strange. So let's talk about the episode. He obviously owned him. They have the King of the Hill fight, who's going to be the new king, right? And it felt really strange. He was afraid of him first. This scene was so weird. So he, of course, first he goes out, he punches him, right? And then he goes back up like nothing happened. It's like, okay, I'm going to kill you now. But then he just chickens out. And he's like, oh shit, right? And he just... he goes away, and then the other guy leaves, and then he goes up and just kills him. And then the next second he's like, actually, no, I'm pissed off, and then he just owns him. He got some kind of stasis, paralyzation, magic, right? Something like that. And it might be I guess, think about it, that's like the ultimate counter against poor Boji. Yeah, these guys are certainly going to be a huge issue for Boji, because obviously Boji is very fast, right? Boji, as we know, is the agility evasion guy. And this guy got like stun magic or whatever, right? So he can use freeze Boji and then kill him. So this certainly is the anti-Boji guy, because he can use like but then hit Boji, right? So he's actually gonna be... It depends on how it works, of course. If it's like if it's like a homing magic or it's like an AoE or whatever, right? Then it depends on video games here. But if he has to like kind of hit them with something, right? He can have to shoot some invincible projectile or whatever, right? Boji can avoid that, but... So it really depends on how his magic works, certainly. If it's a projectile magic, then Boji is probably fine. But if it's more like, this kind of thing, Boji might certainly lose to this guy. But otherwise, I don't know, I'm guessing that he's like, he got some mental issue, I guess, right? So he probably was afraid, and as I mentioned, I don't know if the Hulk is a good example, but, something like that, right? Where a guy is like, oh no, I can't fight or whatever, and he's all his fear or whatever, right? And then you punch him or something, he's pissed off at you, and then he just, goes berserk, right? So that's kind of how this guy is. I mean, they do kind of present him as, like a genocidal sociopath, right? That just like kills everyone. So he's probably like, either he's like this kind of docile loser guy that's like, oh, I don't want to fight or whatever, right? And then he gets pissed off or whatever, and then he's like, just kills everyone. That kind of is how he's like, it's an on-off switch, right? So that's probably explains his behavior. That the first time he tried to fight him, he was just super afraid because his mind wasn't that like, that state, right? And then 1 minute later, he's like, okay, no, I'm angry, and then he just kills him easily because he killed him so easily too. It wasn't even like he had to struggle to fight them. Right? He was like, just stun, dead. Yeah, it was like, it wasn't even remotely hard for him to fight them, right? So what would he be afraid of if he's so much stronger than him? I mean, I would get it more if he was like barely stronger than him, right? But he was like 100 times stronger than him, whatever. He like perfect killed him. Yeah, it's like super easy. So sorry. Oh, goddammit, sorry. Oh, my throat. Since New Year's Eve, man. Oh, it's not that bad, but it's annoying. I hate coughing, man. When I stream and so on. And then I guess he also enjoys it, right? Yeah, and he enjoys it. He's all like, oh yeah, you like that? You like the pain, right? So he certainly has, but I guess that's kind of the thing, right? He probably has two different personality. Maybe a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing too, right? Like when he's in evil form, he's all like, oh yeah, blood baby, you like that shit? Yeah, pain, yeah. So he probably is all like super enjoying it too, right? Like he's like, oh yeah, so total complete sadistic traits, right? When he goes into it, I guess. So also probably a very swap thing. But Miriano's plan then is to just have them kill everyone. So I guess that's why he's a perfect guy, I guess, for Miriano. As her plan is like, she told Healing, right, that, oh, I just want to kill everyone in the country. And he's like, oh, I want to do the rumbling, so let's go. Yeah, he's like, what? But I don't get that with Miriano, though. I don't get that. Maybe she's lying, right? I don't get that because it's like, previously, it felt like she did everything for Bosse, right? Like she's in love with Bosse, and that's like her main agenda, right? She's in love, yeah, okay, fine. And now she got Bosse back, right, in Daida's body. And then I talked to her, I believe her plan was to, of course, get a new body, right? So you can sleep with Bosse, right? I guess. And make babies or whatever, right? But now her plan is like destroy everyone in Bosse's country. This just seems kind of weird. And Bosse obviously could probably beat them, right? Maybe not this guy, but the other ones at least. And he just didn't do anything. He was like, whatever. But that I think is because he doesn't want to show them he's actually Bosse not died there, right? But yeah, I really wonder what her plan is. But she must have known that Bosse, of course, can at least defeat the other ones, except the stunner guy. He could easily kill the other guys, probably. She must have known that, right? And so why is she trying to like attack Bosse for? Unless, of course, it's some kind of weird trap. I keep saying, right? I feel she's lying to Healing, and it's something else, right? Because everyone is kind of coming in now, right? You know, Boji, Kage, that Despa with the horse, I guess, is coming, right? So it feels like everyone is kind of being pulled in by her stump, right? So I'm gonna guess she's lying, right? And what she wants to do is actually create this like massive conflict of war, right? And then probably just kill everyone or something. Not the country, but I mean the other players, right? The other factions. So her and Bosse, of course, can be like happily, I don't know, king and queen or something, right? Yeah, and of course, because she knows that Daida Bosse can easily probably win against most of them, right? So she's waiting for him to like, you know, okay, now is the moment to show your true colors or whatever, right? But yeah, it's not a good episode. Unfortunately, they had that 5-minute recap. That was definitely unfortunate. Felt unnecessary. Only been like 1 week break, right? So that's to say, though. Of course, that was a negative that they threw in that. You know, how's it? Just yeah, the One Piece start. But I say it again. I used to point out though, this mostly because I hate One Piece. No, but I think it's a very fair point to say. Just because how much I disliked how they do it in One Piece, right? And also Mega Implementer this season, and how this at least was much better. That's why I want to say it, right? And even though it feels like I'm mostly shifting on the other animes, but I think it's a great point to make, right? Because there's one issue with anime recaps. This anime didn't have that. So I want to really emphasize here, I even said earlier, but here. This recap, at least it was every episode, right? At least, yes, it was 5-minute recap, but at least the recap was like 10 seconds there, 20 there, right? 30 there, right? It was like bam, bam, bam. They showed you a bit of every episode, maybe some episode, but they were showing you, you know, most episode, right? And they were showing you different moments over these 11 episodes. So at least the recap was a proper edited recap where we were going over, right? Important scenes like here's the betrayed, here's Mama healing, and so on, you know. So that was really good. Where, unfortunately, in most animes, when there is long recap, might get limited the exact same thing last season, right? It was very terrible, but it wasn't even it's not even like a weekly anime, right? You know, a half-season anime. Is that they usually then, they just take like a 4 or 5 minute part of the last episode, right? And just put it in there, yeah. One Piece is like 1005, and then 1006 is like 5 minutes of 1005, right? In 1006. That's just terrible and super lazy. Like, it's no editing, right? A proper recap should have been, for One Piece, of course, because it's so long, it should have been maybe like, you know, the latest 10 or whatever episodes, right? But unfortunately, I feel animes usually do that. Where, for example, Western television, right, are much better at doing like we saw here, where they actually summarize important scenes across the season, right? So at least this was a proper editing. Like someone actually said, okay, we're gonna have a 5-minute recap. Let me take you a few of the best scenes, right? Oh, here's Kage's mom and so on. Yeah, let me the best scenes, right, from this 11 episodes. Not all of them, but some of them, right? I kind of summarize that. So I have to give it credit for that. Yes, I think it was unnecessary in a recap here, but it was a good recap. So that's that's always something, because yeah, unfortunately again, most animes have the laziest recaps ever. Right? And you know who I am. I think that the anime, of course, is a million times better than most stuff happening in the West, right? Almost always. But when it comes specifically to recap, the West is much better. How they do recap of TV shows is much better in the West. In general speaking, of course. But anyway, subscribe, hit the like button. I'll see you guys with Plot Tournament, probably. I have to admit that, how much I put it in my top 10 worst anime last year, right? It's such a bad anime, but it's so bad that I keep torturing myself watching it, because it's just so bad. And as I mentioned earlier, Death Note Auto, right? And I'm just like, I can't stop watching it, because it just gets worse every episode, and I'm just like baffled, right? I'm just like, what's gonna happen next, right? So that's tonight, and maybe I watch it. I don't know. Honestly, it's one of the animes, right? They had a break of courses of this anime, and I'm just like, oh, it's so terrible, but so I don't miss it, right? I don't wanna watch it in a way, but also kind of wanna watch it, because yeah, it's a gift it keeps giving, right? So I'm just like, it's one of those weird things where you feel like, I really should never watch more than one episode of this anime, but at the same time, it is so bad that it's just like, I'm amazed, It's like going to the zoo or something and watching monkeys fight something. You're like, it's really stupid, but I can't stop watching it. It's like, moth to the flame, I guess. But anyway, subscribe,